Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk you through a nice seated sequence. I wanted to give you some of the most popular poses and most popular asanas that you can expect to find in yoga classes. So this is an excellent introduction into some seated poses that you will find most often in yoga classes. So we'll start off. First of all, this is called half lotus. Full lotus is when both legs are folded together. And this is just cross-legged or easy pose or sukhasana. So this is of course a popular pose. You might be asked to twist in it from side to side. You might be asked to stretch the obliques in it from side to side, which the goal is to get the elbow on the ground and keep the hip on the ground too. So I'm not floating off, right? I'm keeping that hip nice and locked down and the arm goes straight. It's not a bent elbow there. Very straight to kind of get that oblique stretched. Of course, the hip might pop off just a little bit. That's okay. Just work on getting that hip down lower. So another popular pose, of course, is Paschimottanasana. Paschimottanasana is just a forward fold, seated. So what's best to do is to kind of flex that feet, get the toes pointed towards you. You're going to sit up nice and tall and reach forward. Focus on reaching forward instead of curling down. We never want to get that curve in our spine in yoga. So what we're going to do is reach forward, forward, keep on reaching forward, and then you're going to go for your toes. Maybe grab the toes themselves, maybe grab the heels, maybe rest on the shins, or you can also interlace and go behind. So after Paschimottanasana, another one is Janu Sirsasana, which is just when you bend the leg and place it next, the foot flat on the inner thigh, very close to the groin, very, very close. So from here, you're going to do that extension up, and then you're going to reach forward again. I always like to grab, interlace my fingers, or just grab the opposite wrist or back part of my hand. So then I again reach forward, and then fold, and the goal is to get to the head to the knee. Janu is knee, Sirsa is head. Janu Sirsasana, knee to head pose. What's important in Janu Sirsasana is that you're not, and also in Paschimottanasana, the forward fold, your goal isn't to shove your knees to the ground. You do want to have straight legs, yes, but if you're pushing your knees down, you're not actually improving your pose at all. And you can have hyperextension in the knees. That's really dangerous. So the goal, even if you have your knees a little bent, just a little tiny bit, that's okay. It's better to have that bend, a little bend in the legs, than it is to curl the back and force yourself forward and shove the knees towards the ground. So don't push too much. There. So another very popular one is when people ask you to put, we'll say right here is the right leg on top of the left. And then you're going to twist the opposite direction. So if my right knee is on top, I'm twisting to the right. So I'm going to get my the back part of my biceps on my tricep muscle, and I'm going to twist to look behind me. It's just a seated twist. I always like to say this looks like a beach pose, right? It's a model posing at the beach, like, oh, look at me, I'm at the beach. I always think it's like this. I usually just like to make a little mudra with my hand, but of course some people like to hold their leg, some people like to just hold their hand up, whatever feels the most natural to you. The goal though is to be pushing pretty actively my tricep into my lower kind of thigh area that's really close to the kneecap. I'm really pushing so I can twist to look even farther behind me. The goal is to really twist and torque the back. If this is way too easy for you, that bottom leg, right now, my right leg is on the bottom, my left leg is on top, you can just fold it. And if you fold it, your foot doesn't go to the easy side. It's going to cross over the knee. So right now, my right knee is on the bottom, the left knee is on top. And again, since my left knee is on top, I'm twisting towards the left. You always twist the same kind of direction, because if I was just going behind me, that's way too easy. That's why you need to have that right arm actively pushing against the raised leg. This is a very popular yoga pose. You'll find this a lot in class because it's one of the, I feel like in the West, it's one of the most popular asanas to get that nice spinal twist in. seated position. That's usually everyone's favorite because it's easy to adjust, easy to adapt and modify, and it's not too dangerous, painful, hard. It's a nice, easy seated twist. So then, of course, Navasana. Everyone likes boat because it's a good core activation, great for Manipurna chakra, the solar plexus. So in boat pose, you can always hold your knees, keep your shoulders away from your ears, and then you can just keep your legs bent here with your palms facing each other. If this is very easy, of course, straighten the legs. And that's boat. Boat's another great one. Usually people can ask you to do it for 5 breaths, 3 times. So then if it's you're to repeat it, you put your hands down and go back up. You hold it for 5, hands down, go back up. So that's the popular one for the core from the seated position. Another popular one from the seated, as I said, is just that nice gentle spinal twist from here to here. One of my favorite seated ones is when you're seated, and it's called Marichyasana. So right now I have my right foot next to my bent, placed on the ground. Pretty close to the leg to begin with. And then I'm reaching forward, so it's my right knee that's bent, my right arm reaches forward. I reach, see if I get the toe. And then I reach behind my back and grab a hold of my hand. See, there's not much room now, so you might want to step that foot out a little bit farther away. And your goal is to kind of draw yourself down lower, getting the head closer to the knee. I'm flexing my foot, keeping it active. Might be easier to see from this side. So I place my foot almost next to the knee. It's not so far forward, a little bit closer to my body here. Left knee is bent, left arm reaches forward. And again, kind of wrap. So wrap around the leg, and so grabbing the hand behind the back. See? My hands will grab each other. So from here, settle back down onto both hips. Maybe move that foot out a little farther, and focus on getting the head closer to the knee. Marichyasana is a little bit more advanced, perhaps, and you might not find it in every single yoga class because it does take a lot of cueing. What I do like about it, though, is that it's an excellent stretch for the shoulders. So one last pose that's quite easy and quite popular, everyone does, is butterfly. So everyone wants you to get into butterfly, which is just a nice stretch. Here you kind of have these wings to flap right. You might lace your fingers around your toes. You might work on getting your thighs closer to the mat. You might work on kind of flapping. People might ask you to bend down. People might ask you to twist. Those are just the basic seated positions that I wanted to share with you, so you can kind of get a better idea of what you might find in a yoga class if you wanted to kind of prepare and learn some basic asanas, learn some names, and kind of understand if someone says go into butterfly or go into Paschimottanasana, forward fold, you kind of will know what to expect. Lots of different modifications, different ways to do it. I hope you enjoy it and enjoy giving it a try. Good luck.